What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please ignore my hair if it's looking crazy. This is my real hair we're dealing with today. But today's video is going to be a video on how to pretty much pass as a trans girl. I know this video is very subject. Like, it's very much like a personal opinion. It's definitely personal preference. I'm just gonna give you guys pretty much what I did to kind of smooth my transition over a little bit, even though some girls have it a little easier in certain areas. I feel like a lot of girls who are shorter, smaller hands, smaller feet, just certain features just give girls an easier time. But this is just a few of the things that I did because I was a skinny little boy when I started transitioning, and now I am a slim figured trans woman. I kind of give you guys the tips and what I did to help my transition, guide more smoothly. Pretty much what I did was, the first step was, even before I transitioned, I knew that I needed more weight on my body. As you guys can see, I'm pretty slim still to this day, but I kind of decided to gain 30 pounds. Now, I started at 120, but 120 as a boy with my genetics. I stand about 5'6", not that tall, so it's kind of good that I'm transitioned to be a girl, because I was gonna be a short little boy. But kind of gained 30 pounds. The way that I did that was I drank Ensure before I went to bed. I was also taking a Epidmin, so the Epidmin would make me hungry throughout the day, which would gain that weight. And then before I went to bed, I would drink a bottle of Ensure because it was having a full meal, and I feel it kind of tricks your body into holding on to more weight. And I think in one summer I did this pretty crazy, but I gained 30 pounds in one summer. I wouldn't say do that because I have a pretty fast metabolism. I am supposed to be a skinny little girl. But I had other plans. I wasn't gonna do this to myself, okay? I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do it. Wasn't gonna do it. I needed some weight on my bones. I said, come on, let's stop playing with me right now, okay? And that is how I kind of got my features to be a little bit fuller on their own. I feel there are certain things that you can do before you moan. This is one of them. Another thing you can do before a moan is, learn your face, because there are certain girls that, if you're a girl who wants to wear makeup, oh, okay, skincare. Nah, scratch all that other shit. Skincare, you need to jump into a skincare, because one thing about it, two things for sure, people are gonna expect makeup to make you look more feminine, but your makeup is not going to look good unless your skin underneath looks good. You need a good canvas to work on. I know there are certain skin disorders that people have, but acne or whatever, marks and this and that, texture, whatever, you just need to work on your skin to the best of your ability. If you need to go see an esthetician or a dermatologist or something, do that, because it will benefit you in your transition. Drink lots of water, get a skincare routine, a toner, a face wash, a moisturizer, sunscreen, whatever other stuff you use, serums, all types of masks, scrubs. You need to jump into that. Makeup, like I said, you need a good skincare routine, but you need products that are going to work for your skin. Especially being a black girl, you need a foundation and a concealer and a powder that are for your skin. Everything you get needs to work for your skin. It needs to work for your complexion. It needs to work under flash. I know sometimes that flash be catching me still, but it's just, some things are because you're black, but you just need to learn your face. I feel less is definitely more, especially in the beginning of your transition. You do not want to go too hard. I remember I was contouring my face too heavy, because on this side of my face is just a little bit more pronounced. So I can't really go too heavy with contouring my face. So I do a light contour now. I just kind of edit certain things, certain routines. I remember I used to have a stronger face, and I feel just on me personally, it's just more masculine, and I feel it masculinizes my face, and I don't really want that. Personally, I don't want a strong looking face. I feel the stronger my face looks, the more masculine I look personally. So I do soften up my complexion when it comes to those things. Now, I feel for me personally, the key points of my face that I really want to highlight are my eyebrows, eyes, and lips. whatever you do, just make sure it really works for your face. Take pictures, make sure you have a journey, ask your friends, practice if in the meantime, and just do whatever works. So next step is hair. A lot of girls don't know that they should start growing their hair out before they transition, because I feel like, once again, this is me personally, what I did. I feel like the most cunt thing ever is wearing wigs and then being able to take off your wigs and then being able to work with your real hair. Now, what I have right now is clip-ins in, and this is my real hair up here. Like, yeah, black girl with real hair. Like, I could do me a little, like, I have a silk press and clip-ins right now. Like, what's more cunt than that? It's just like a personal thing for me. I feel like very feminine with my real hair, even though like I'm still working around and still trying to find out what works for my own hair, the looks that I want. I realize I cannot bless a middle part because I feel like it just doesn't really work with my face shape. Also, being a hairstylist, you know, certain looks work better with your hair and work better with your face. Now, the facial structure of your face really is like dependent on, well, the hairstyle that you do is really should depend on your face structure. Now, me, because my face is a little bit on the like slimmer side, I feel like side parts really kind of like open up my face more, and they just work better with my face. I personally feel like layers kind of like, and like the push off look on my face, layers, it just like really like just like works with my face structure. Now, I only do middle parts on wigs because I feel like in my real hair it just doesn't work. I feel like it just, you know, but yes, I feel like growing your hair out, wearing wigs is a very feminine thing, but please invest in like real human hair, because in the long run, you're going to be looking back and be like, "Ooh, yeah, I do that for, yeah, I don't know why you did that either." But yeah, no, just please invest in your look and your aesthetic and everything, because quality over quantity. You want to have better quality wigs or hair. I think I've had these extensions for like going on, oh my God, like 4 years. No, 5 years. And look, butter, butter, butter. And this is kinky straight hair. I just washed it the other day, straightened, curled, blended with my hair perfectly. And now, if you a black girl, please get some hair that match your hair, huh? Like, if you can't get your hair to silk out, do not try and get some kinky, do not try and get some like straight hair, because it's not going to blend, babes. And if you have silkier hair, just make sure that you're getting silky extensions to match your silky hair. But if you can finesse your hair, like I feel like I can finesse and get my hair like bone straight. Like, I like when my real hair is like a little bit fluffed out, especially when I have my own hair out. I think it just makes it look fuller. So I kind of like that airy look. I feel like my hair looks like airier right now. And it just like works. You know what I mean? It just works for me. The next step is to learn your body, what works for your body. Like if you're a top heavy girl, try and make like your bottom half look, you know, more heavy, like wearing like bigger pants or pants that just accentuate your like hip area. Like I would wear sweatpants that kind of like cinch at the waist and go out in the hip area and then cinch a little bit under, if that makes sense. Like if you're shopping a Pretty Little Thing, they have sweatpants that are like, it says shape, so it's specifically for girls who have shape. So there is a little bit more room there for girls who have a little bit more meat on their bones, a little bit more BBL on their body, and you know, the clothes just work for their body types. And me personally, I always felt like my upper body was big until I started transitioning, and then I was like, oh, I'm a pretty slim girl, but I just need some more curvature, so I will do a tighter top up top, and then I will do a looser bottom. Or say I do a jean moment, I will do like a tube top and a jean, because I just feel like just certain things complement each other. Like you just don't really, I would never do something with shoulder pads, because me as a trans girl, I just feel like my upper body is whatever. Even if it's just a drop bigger, my bones are bigger. So I never want to do something that just accentuates my shoulders and makes them look like, and I don't really like tops that are too tight up top, even though I've worn some. Like at the end of the day, I'm gonna wear whatever I want, but it's like, and you should wear whatever you want. But this is me personally, especially in the beginning. I feel like the later on you go in your transition, the more confident you do become in wearing clothes, whether you get surgery or not, the fleshier you get. Like me, I never used to wear tops that were like cropped or anything. I used to wear baggy tops because I never used to have any meat on my chest. Now that I have titties, it just helps so much. I'm 4 years on a moan, but my titties started to just like push really quick. The progesterone helps too. I think I made a video about this, but having titties, that letting that growth really sit in, wearing a bra. Please do not wear shirts that are too tight and then you try and throw the bra on because we can see the bra through the clothes. Get looser fitting tops, a little bit looser. Like I got this shirt, I think this is like either a medium or large. It's like a fitted look, but it's not too tight. Like if you're gonna get something fitted, make sure you get it bigger just because you don't want, especially if you have stronger arms, you don't want it to cut or be tight, right? Where you're like, have a little bit more definition. Just really, just take a look at your body and just see what really works for you. I'm still trying to be more confident in like my lower half, wearing certain clothes. I feel like there are certain styles of everything that work for everyone. There's a certain type of dress that works for every girl. There's a certain type of top. There's a certain type of pants that work for every girl. Just really, you know, I'm a sweatpants girl down. Like I wear a little bit of a dressier top like this one. It's like a collar. What is this called? Turtleneck. But it's like a cropped type. And then I'll wear like sweatpants. And like, you know, I'm more for like a streetwear type of girl. I'm still waiting to get my body done. But you know, plastic surgery definitely does help, but I do not encourage people to go out and get plastic surgery. Only get it if that's what you really want. Do not let anybody sway you because you are perfect the way you are. But if you do want to make enhancements, that is literally up to you. Don't feel pressured into looking or fitting into a certain mold because everybody's body is different. And, you know, you're not going to come out looking like the girls in the pictures because you are not the girl in the picture. You don't start with the same foundation. You don't get the same work. You don't go to the same doctors. You know, there are just certain things like your bodies are not the same. Like us being trans girls, we have, our skin is closer to the muscle. Like girls, biological females have like fat in between like the skin and muscle. So they have like more wiggle room to do certain things. Like if you're looking for like a hippie, curvy, really like curvy look, you need to take a look at your body and just really, really see where you're working, like where you're starting from. And that will kind of like give you like a good like heads up as to see like where or what is realistic. Some of these girls are getting surgeries and they're not telling people that they're like getting more than one round. Like they're coming back at the end and just showing you the final product and like, yeah, da, 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 or they're not even speaking about the work that they've gotten done. And you know, it's just like almost like it does kind of do something with the body. What is it? What's that word? I'm like so slow. Body image. Like please, please, please take care of yourselves, girls. Just like, you know, really work. I feel like, especially in the beginning of transition, you should like be trying to do more natural looks.